Beginning transmission.
This is the audio log of Dr. Cool, O5 Council member, as well as Supreme Commander of Task Force Alpha 1, also known as the Red Right Hand. Hello everyone. Today I have another special audio request coming in from the voting stream that we had on the month of August, or this month at least. So, for those of you that are being signed to this SCP, it is a good thing that I am doing an audio file on it. Therefore, you are provided with the knowledge for this SCP. Do not worry, it's not too much of a handful. So, here we go. Item number SCP-170. Object Class Safe. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-170 presents no danger, and as such can be contained safely in any secure storage locker. However, due to the potential misuse of the substance, as well as the limited quality of SCP-170 available, no personnel may remove it from storage without prior approval from Dr. Description: SCP-170 appears to be a standard tube of superglue, and a yellow tube 13 centimeters long. There is no manufacturer information or any other text on the outside of the container, apart from the word superglue, printed in bold letters on the front. Whenever any amount of the substance is applied to solid material, and that solid is put in contact with any surface, both objects lose molecular cohesion in the area surrounding the contact points, allowing one to be pushed through the other. The effect lasts only moments, however, within a third of a second of the two surfaces making contact. The ability of each to pass through the other is nullified, leaving both permanently bonded together. SCP-170 was seized in a raid on an illegal laboratory in 19... The unusual properties of SCP-170 were unknown until a standard test on all seized materials were performed on it. A laboratory technician used a pipette to extract a small amount of SCP-170 for analysis. Upon attempting to dispense the substance onto a slide, the pipette immediately passed straight through the slide, which was on a mount. Further tests were run upon the pipette slide, and it was discovered that they were bonded on a molecular level. Upon hearing this, SCP personnel were dispatched to confiscate all seized materials. Now, notable tests. Test number 4. Test materials. 1 heavy-duty chain, weights various sizes. Procedure. A small amount of SCP-170 was applied to the last link of the chain, which was then bonded to a reinforced ceiling of a containment area 17F. Weights of various sizes were then hung on the chain to determine the structural failing point of the bond. Results. After approximately 9 metric tons were suspended, the chain finally snapped, but not at the bond point. It snapped at the 9th link from the bottom. All links apart from the one embedded in the ceiling were tested and showed signs of distortion and stretching. However, the bond point in the ceiling showed no sign of weakness or separation of the chain and ceiling. Test number 7. Test materials. 2 identical cubes of 24-karat gold, as close to 100% pure as possible. Procedure. Using robotic arms to ensure perfect alignment. Cube 1 was pushed completely through Cube 2, leaving what appeared to be 1 gold cube equal in size to either of the original results. Upon examination of the sole remaining cube, it was found to have a density of 38.6 grams per centimeter, which is precisely twice the density of gold. Even melting the sample did nothing to change this, as the resulting liquid gold also had the same density. This implies that substances don't displace each other. Every atom is accounted for. Analysis of the atoms has proved that there are regular gold atoms, implying that they don't undergo nuclear fusion to accomplish the increase in density. The atoms are simply packed into a smaller space that the laws of physics would seem to allow. In the light of experiment, Dr. has requested permission to use SCP-170 to glue 2 pieces of uranium together to make a more visceral sample. Due to the obvious safety concerns this poses, this request was denied. Test number 12. Test materials: 1 D-class personnel and 1 wooden desk. Procedure: first test using live biological subjects. D-class personnel had a small amount of SCP-170 applied to his right index finger and was instructed to poke the desk. Results: the subject's fingers sank into the desk, up to the first knuckle. Despite obvious panic, the subject reported no pain, discomfort, or sensation below the bond point. However, this finger quickly began swelling and turned purple, as his circulatory system continued pumping blood to an area that could no longer return it. Finger was amputated between the first and second knuckle, as you can see here in this picture. Test 19. Test materials: 1 Pratt & Whitney F100 jet engine. The reinforced ceiling of containment area 19B. Procedure: SCP-170 was applied to the jet engine mountings, which were then quickly pushed 3.2 centimeters, approximately 1.25 inches, into the ceiling of the chamber. After connecting an approximate fuel supply and control system, the engine was fired. Results: the engine was run continuously at high speed for 40 minutes, while cameras monitored the join point for any signs of stress. While small cracks appeared in the concrete around the joint point, there were no indications of any possible structure failures or separation of the two materials, even under a force of 120,000 newtons. Alright, well, that is the audio file for today. Thank you, all of you, for your requests for this. It is an interesting one, especially if you can come up with creative ideas. My favorite is that D-class one. Oh boy. But anyway, this is Dr. Cool, 05 Command, signing out.